Have you ever imagined a child taking his parents to court? Not for money, not for revenge, but for giving him life, a life filled with nothing but pain. This is the story of Zain, a 12-year-old boy from Beirut, but his story could belong to any child. Anywhere, the world has forgotten what childhood means. Zain lives in the slums, a maze of broken homes, noise, and poverty. He doesn't go to school. He sells juice, carries boxes, runs errands. He dreams of being a normal kid, but even dreams are too expensive. His family's large, poor, and invisible. They don't have papers, not even a birth certificate for Zain. In the eyes of the law, he doesn't exist. But Zain feels everything. He feels hunger. He feels fear. And most of all, he feels love for his little sister, Sahar. She's his light, his only reason to smile. Until one day, Sahar is gone. Their parents marry her off, while she's still a child, to a man much older than her. Zain tries to stop them. He shouts, he begs. But in this world, no one listens to children like Zain. When Sahar dies, his world collapses. He runs away, angry, broken, and alone. The city becomes his battlefield. In his wandering, he meets Rahil, an Ethiopian woman without papers, and her baby, Jonas. She's kind, she gives him food and shelter. Zain starts taking care of the baby while she works. A 12-year-old boy acting like a father. For a short while, they build a strange, fragile family. But fate doesn't spare them. Rahil is arrested for not having legal documents, and Zain is left alone with the baby. Now imagine this. A small boy, walking through the crowded streets of Beirut, carrying a baby on his hip, looking for milk, for food, for anyone who cares. He lies, he steals, he survives. Not because he's bad, but because the world left him no choice. Eventually, the police find him. He ends up in a detention center. Cold walls, loud voices, and finally, someone asking, "How old are you?" And Zain answers, "I don't know." No one ever told him. No one ever cared to. But now Zain wants to speak. He wants the world to hear. So he sues his parents for bringing him into this life without love, without protection, without hope. In the courtroom, surrounded by adults who look shocked, Zain sits quietly. He doesn't want revenge. He wants recognition. He wants someone to say, "You matter." When the judge asks him, "What do you want from your parents?" he says, "I want them to stop having children if they can't take care of them. I want them to understand what they've done." Those words hit harder than any scream could. By the end of the film, Zain finally receives something he never had before, an identity card. His first photo, his first proof that he exists. He looks at the camera, silent, serious, and then just barely he smiles. It's a small smile, but it carries the weight of the entire movie. A smile that says, "I'm still here." Capharnaum, which means chaos, is more than a film. It's a mirror held up to our world. It shows the forgotten, the invisible, the children who grow up too fast because the world failed to protect them. And it asks us, are we listening? Are we seeing them? Because every Zain deserves more than survival. He deserves a name, a home, a childhood, no end line, Capharnaum. A film that reminds us being born is not the same as being loved. And sometimes, even the smallest voice can shake the conscience of the world.